Ooh, you knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. Smash like if you knew it was coming. Leave a comment and keep being awesome. Now, when Google Stadia, for example, first came out, I actually thought the business model they were going to choose was very different than what they did use. So I thought you were going to get to play the games ad supported. So because Google already runs the world's largest ad platform with AdWords, and AdWords is what runs ads on YouTube and things like that, I figured, sure, they could do the math. Like, how many ads would they have to show you to get $60 worth of revenue, right? Probably, I mean, if you're talking about a game like, let's say, NBA Live, well, NBA 2K or something, if you showed a little ad before every single game, 10-second ad before every game, you'd probably get it paid for. You could allow people to play the game for free, ad supported, or they could pay for it. I thought that would have been the perfect model. I don't know if it would have worked for me, but the idea of getting a AAA game free, ad supported, probably would have appealed to a lot of people. Maybe they were worried about actual advertisers. For example, a lot of people don't know this. I run a search and marketing agency for my day job. And one of the very first things that every client disables is ads on mobile apps, because ads on mobile apps, unless they're for other mobile apps, are trash. They're accidentally clicked. They spend a fortune. Nobody cares unless it's for maybe a different mobile app. And you can see how that works. But now, here we go. It's finally here. Marketers experiment with TV ads in console video games. Of course. I'm telling you this. If this happens, I'm done. I've got a nice wall of retro games. I will never, ever play a video game that plays television ads. It's bad enough that when I play Madden, for example, it's full of obvious product placement. And Madden already has no time spent on the actual franchise mode or core functions of the game, and all of it is spent on their lottery BS. Players are used to watching ads in exchange for rewards on mobile games and social media. But will they tolerate them on a console? Marketers are putting TV ads in video games played on consoles, an experiment in trying to reach younger audiences who are watching ever less traditional TV. Could you imagine? No. And you think, Jeremy, you're thinking like, yo, is it just like some random freedom? No. In May, for instance, the Turner unit of AT&T's Warner Media ran 3 test ads within UFC 3, a fighting game from Electronic Arts. The ads promoted Turner Properties, its animated series, Rick and Morty, the sci-fi show, Snowpiercer, and The Match, a celebrity golf tournament played by Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson, and a bunch of people I don't care about. Experian PLC, the credit reporting company, this month started a test within UFC 3 for its Experian Boost product, which aims to help people increase their credit score. The test ad features a celebrity spokesman, John Cena. Traditional TV is Experian's biggest marketing channel by spending, said Steve Hartman, Vice President of Integrated Marketing at Experian Consumer Services. But especially with its loss of live sports for much of the lockdown, it's become harder to reach a large swath of younger viewers on the biggest screen in their house, he said. Are you joking? Could you imagine? You're just playing, you're playing Red Dead Redemption, or maybe you're playing Paper Mario, Origami King, and you're just like, oh, it's an ad for a Nissan Sentra. Hey, Brie Larson, happy to see ya. Are you joking? The way the people are consuming media these days, you don't reach 100% of your audience on TV. Well, no kidding. The test being run by Simul Media Inc., an ad tech firm whose software lets marketers target TV ads to audiences more narrowly than TV usually broad age gender demographics. Unilever's PLC's Dollar Shave Club is among the marketers running test ads. Where in the terms of service did we agree to this? Where? In exchange for watching a 15 to 30 second commercial, which is optional for now, Players don't have to watch them. Gamers receive points or other rewards they can use for in-game benefits. That makes the ads less intrusive, said Dave Morgan, chief executive and founder of Simul Media. EA Sports, which publishes UFC 3, is on board with the tests. An Electronic Arts spokeswoman declined to comment. Yeah, you know why? Because some ad executive at EA was like, man, we're bleeding the whales dry, but what about all the people who we make want our predatory microtransactions, but spent their entire video game budget, the $60 on our game, to buy it? How can we milk them? How can we get them into our addictive microtransaction funnel? Oh, I got it. We'll just run an ad, and then they'll get that first rock for free. And then when they're tired of running ads, then they'll give us their credit card. Rewards based on video ads are common in mobile and social media games, but I guess I don't play these type of games because I've literally never seen one. I would be blown away if I saw a TV ad in my video game. That would be it. But have been largely absent from console games played on TV screens. The canvas that marketers typically envision is that their ad agencies create 30-second spots. Activision Blizzard Inc., for instance, runs full-screen video ads within its Candy Crush Saga, Farm Hero Saga, and Call of Duty mobile games, but it doesn't do that in console games, a spokeswoman said. I wonder why. When ads have appeared in console games, they more often show up on virtual billboards or other signs in the game worlds. The NBA's console games, for example, feature signs and other branding from league sponsors in their virtual arenas, said Eric Fisher, founder of consulting from HDA Strategic Marketing, a former NBA executive. By the way, I don't mind that because it's like you'd see that in any NBA stadium anyway. But advertising is beginning to creep into consoles in other ways, aided by the industry's shift toward downloading and streaming games over the internet instead of using physical discs. One of the most popular games is Fortnite, which recently screened a trailer for Christopher Nolan's movie Tenet within the game's virtual world. Gamers are notorious for howling at changes they don't like, and they have not exactly clamored for ads inside their game that often cost $60. Now they'll be $70. But many online games are free, with publishers making money by selling virtual goods. Hardcore gamers, if they are used to paying $60+ for a video game, they may not feel aligned with an ad-supported experience. No kidding. Consulting, which has researched the subject of ads in games, but as you move down to mid-core or casual level games, playing free games or games on that subscription service, we think the market is much more ready for that. What? On a subscription service? That's the opposite. I don't want to see an ad in a game that you are charging me $15 a month for. Are you on? What are you smoking? Now, if you want to make the argument that you want to do this in free-to-play games or use it to reduce the cost of games for people as a choice, that would be fine. But we know it's not going to stay that way. Once they realize that they can just cram it on everyone who's already paid $60, they're going to do it. When? Let me ask you, when, at what point ever in history has a video game company declined to make more money? It doesn't happen. Executives involved in the test acknowledged the risk of alienating gamers, but added that they've shown willingness to accept ads in games in exchange for rewards. It's important that marketers run ads that speak to the audience they're trying to reach. If we are serving this type of content to this type of audience, we are not going to push dog food. Yet, says Mary Hughes, Senior Vice President of Strategic Marketing at Turner. It's actually content that they hopefully care about. Yeah, Dollar Shave Club ads. Everyone loves that. Mr. Morgan and Simul Media has hired David Madden, formerly head of in-game advertising and brand partnerships for EA, to lead this. This is a dark, dark road they're going down. The most fundamental piece is we have to create an ad experience that gamers accept. No, you know what ads I accept in my game that I spent $60? None! Zero. It's bad enough you have in-game stuff here and there, which is pathetic, all right? It's bad enough that your microtransactions are so predatory that people will literally go bankrupt over them. Just ask DSP, all right? Now you're going to start to say, well, we've got these people addicted, but they don't have any more money to give us. I got it. We'll allow them to watch an ad to get their thing. Now, I'm a marketer, right? I'll probably buy ads in this space if they have a positive ROI. But at the same time, this is a very slippery slope. If it stays as like an option to pay for things instead of paying for things, I guess it's not that evil. But the second you start forcing it on players, which they will, or they start building systems around putting time gates and all sorts of other gates in there to get you to watch more ads, or they start playing ads during your loading screens, that is where I draw the line, and I'm afraid it's probably too late. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon. Now watch this ad.